Mardi Gras in New Orleans is my favorite time of year. It's a celebration that's hard to explain, in a city I've been trying to make sense of. For 2 weeks straight, organizations called crews parade through the streets in a great outdoor party where millions come let loose. But there is a secret side to Mardi Gras that most people never get to see. For the crew members, the masked men on the floats, the end of the parade route is where the real party begins, at a private ball. The oldest balls are considered to be the most socially prestigious. These are the ones the men in my family belong to. Every year, each crew honors one member by choosing his daughter to be the queen of the ball. My mother was a carnival queen, and her mother, and her mother, and so on. My grandmother told me I'd be a queen one day too, with a beautiful gown, a scepter, and a throne. I dreamt of the day I'd curtsy to my king. Later, I decided to leave this world, but I've struggled to understand it ever since. So I'm back. And though no one is ever allowed in to document these events, I've been granted special permission to be here with a camera because someone said, she's one of us. My father agreed to show me his costume box. I can't reveal which organizations he's in, or which crews I may have been queen of.
And here's a typical Mardi Gras float mask. Here's a
Oh my God, come on, please put it
kind of headgear.
on.
Only if you put the wig on.
So you put this on?
No.
You don't want to put it on? Okay, we'll do the mask. You put the mask on?
I really would rather not, because that's sort of a, I don't know. You know, it's, that's sort of almost crossing one of those lines.
You mean association?
Yeah, sort of the association of the, you know, the secrecy and that kind of stuff. It's almost sort of mocking it.
You mean to put it on?
Yeah.
You feel
because
like
yeah, I do, because those are the crew. Those are sort of the crew. Those kind of masks are exclusive. It's not like that's a mask. I mean, that's exclusive to organizations.
Okay.
So I'd rather not.
The men in the old line crews have a legacy of secrecy, but I have found a way to explore the role that the daughters are expected to play. A family friend, Emily, is going to be a queen next year, and I'm going to follow her as she prepares. I finally have a chance to get some answers. What does it mean to be the queen of the masked men? And why is this world so exclusive? So for better or worse, I'm re-entering my childhood fantasy.
Okay, the secret of moving the scepter is looking into the audience. Come turn your body around. Okay, you're at a Vita position right here. And you're going to drop down, and then you just roll it forward. See how your wrist almost feels like it's broken right here? I call it going thumbs down. You slice the scepter back to your body, roll it back into position, and lift that hand up and support it. Good. Another truism of scepters.
What was it like when the men came and asked you to be their queen?
When they came, they were pretty strict about saying, don't tell anybody, it's supposed to be a big secret. So, like, we didn't even tell my aunt and uncle. My mom didn't tell her best friend. She talks to her every day. And I didn't tell anybody because I was scared, because I know one of my friends that was queen of something told me, and it ended up, she told someone else and it got out, so I knew from that.
It's okay. I don't know if I. Okay, what I want you, let's work on this.
I've been going to curtsy lessons and scepter lessons and stuff, because I mean, it doesn't really come naturally to anybody.
But by learning how to do the Queen's Walk, it makes you look like you're going to float across the floor.
I've seen pictures, and my grandfather's from here, my grandmother's family's from here, so she obviously had connections, you know, in New Orleans in high school. My mom started to say, you know, when you're 21 or when you're a junior, you're gonna do this too.
I found an old book about our family's carnival traditions. My great-grandfather was Rex, the king of carnival. And a few years later, his daughter was queen. Every Mardi Gras morning, Rex arrives on the Mississippi River and gets the keys to the city of New Orleans from the mayor. He then rules over the citizens for the day. Whenever I see all these Southerners dressed up as royalty, I think about how they are all white. And I want to know more about how this tradition has been tied to race relations here. But there's no answer to that question in this book. I recognize the names of people I grew up with, and my family names keep showing up year after year. The most recent queen in my family is my cousin Charlotte. We used to play dress up together.
It is comforting in a way, being queen. And you look around and you know that these are the people in your community. You feel proud to, you know, you're representing your family in front of them. But they're also like, okay, she's so-and-so's daughter, and we remember when she was born and seeing her grow up, and now she's becoming a woman, and, you know, it's nice to be fussed over sometimes.
I like being pampered too. Somehow, wearing a fancy gown affects how you feel inside and changes who you are when you wear it.
Within these rows are some additional carnival outfits, some more queen's gowns, some debutante gowns further down the line. Wow. Some king's outfits, captains, pages, dukes, lieutenants.
From the moment you get an invitation to a ball, you have this feeling like, I'm gonna go somewhere far special.
Well, I tend to go back to our childhood terminology and use the word make-believe, because we do believe that it's real. We are treating carnival royalty like they are our real monarchs, and they are attired as if they are real monarchs. The crew members allow their guests to be carried away in their own fantasies. It's just magical. You just can't help but be lost in the experience, if that's the kind of experience that you value.